After the hunters kills the queen ant, comes her son to revenge his mother's death. He kills the healer and hits others hardly. And all of them are so scared of his insane speed. He claims that they have lost their queen and for return he has to kill humans' king. But he calls them all just some weak soldiers. Feels a strong presence from outside and goes after it. Soon Baekhyun who realize that they got escape, but they're surrounded by thousands of ants. Meanwhile, Japanese hunters have lost their contact with other teams, and they are searching the island. Then, there is this Chinese group, and they bring up a name, Goto Ryoji, the Japanese hunter which the ant thinks he's the king. They think that he's not going to reach his goal to be a national class hunter. Anyway, Japanese finds their teammates, actually their dead bodies. Goto calls them weak and moves on. And he contacts with his boss. And they think the Korean team would definitely die. While he's talking, the big ant shows up. And he kills 1 out of 3 of them. Goto realizes he's different and asks the other one to run. The ant asks him if he's the king. And he says, "Yes, I'm the king." And he dies in a blink. In the cave, Koreans are struggling for their lives and all of them are having serious injuries. In their last seconds, a black warrior shows up and helps them. And it's when the epic line is said by Jinwoo, "Exchange." The cameraman sees his death and regrets his moments with his dad. The director of live stream cuts out the play, but he, the cameraman, is magically saved, and TV guys soon realize Jinwoo's presence, and they go back on air. Just look and enjoy these scenes of him. He kills many of ants and protects the other hunters. He also makes the ants rise and fight for him. He goes back to the hunters and heals them all of them but Hunter Cha. At this point, the big talking ant returns. He's still looking for a king, because Goto was no king. He asks Jinwoo if he's the king, and the great fight starts from here. We see that people are so excited or maybe scared. And here, let's see some scenes of fighting pictured in Manhwa. At first, the big ant thinks Jinwoo is weak, but soon enough, he shows his real speed and power. That even the cameraman, who is an A rank, can barely withstand it. And the ant can't believe that he's losing the battle of strength. So he tries to use a trick, and he uses his poison to weaken him. This poison is one of the most deadly poisons, and it combines with magic inside the body and turns into a much deadlier poison. Although Jinwoo overcomes it really soon and hit a bunch shit out of him. Here, Jinwoo claims that he can get the feeling of the ant, and he, the ant, is getting nervous as well as himself. The ant thinks it is wasting of time to contest in the strength because his own power is in speed. So he makes himself smaller to get faster and attacks. But Jinwoo dodges and finds a chance to stop him. Jinwoo is not only matching Ant's speed, he's getting even faster. So the ant thinks of something to do and he calls his ant's friends. But Jinwoo uses his army to defeat them all. The big ant witnesses his failure and decides to run away. Jinwoo goes after him and takes him